facto, pterodactyl when I micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that? Pay attention to wax. You're free to see what that's like. And that's why we need to take things slow.
Alright, gang, we're back with part 2. Chase card round 2, Ledgestone. Nico's 6 down, but Alan's hanging around, Nate.
He's made some huge putts.
Sure has, man. And Logan just canned a big one, too, to get down to 3 down. I wanted a hole 13, a par 4, Nate.
Yep, just stay inside the ropes. You used to be able to throw a roller with the ropes. You kind of just have to throw a low kind of backhand shot and just keep it inside the white ropes.
Mm-hmm. We saw some people getting a little greedy yesterday, though, turning over those air shots.
Yep.
On the right there. Nate playing it pretty safe.
Yeah, the preferred shot is going down the left-hand side so you can throw a hyzer into the basket. So.
Oh, okay.
And Nico going roller even with the hazard rope. That is a bold line. He's going to pay for it, it looks like.
Oh. That's out, right?
Yes, yeah. He'll be throwing from there for a 3, basically.
It went out the wrong side for a roller, though.
It just kind of popped a little bit. So yeah. That's a gorgeous forehand there.
I'm telling you, Logan has a world-class forehand.
And you just saw the disc disappear in the Velcro.
It does, doesn't it? Alan going hyzer flip. Oh, just get down real quick. Or cut roll back in.
But didn't cut roll either.
No. Looking at Doss's second shot.
That's a good shot from where he was. So,
A little bit short, though, it looked like.
Yep.
And we're looking at Alan's third shot with the hazard stroke, but that just came out low, Nate.
Yep, he's gonna make 5 at best from there.
Mm-hmm. Logan's second shot. And
that's a great shot, just a little bit long.
Mm-hmm. He might be carding the only birdie on this hole.
Yep.
Because Nico's already throwing 3 right here. Hoping to get up and down for his par.
Good shot there from Nico, and that's the main reason why we added the ropes, because you could throw a kind of drive wherever you wanted and still get up and down, and we didn't want that option, basically.
Yeah, I like it. It wasn't a good shot, so you don't reward it, right?
Exactly.
Doss missed his birdie putt, but Logan did not.
Great birdie from Logan.
Yeah, stroke on the card right there. And 2 on Alan, I believe, who's taking a 5.
Yeah, Alan took a 5. I think Nico and Nate take a 4.
Mm-hmm. There's Doss cleaning up. And there's Nico cleaning up. Not too bad. Still cards a par at least.
It's a good par 4 for the top guys.
Yeah. You see this card averaged out to a par.
Yep.
Legit. On to hole 14.
Hole 14, once again, has hazard rope, kind of a nice slow turnover. You do not want to be in those pine trees to the right. That just eats your disc alive with no chance of making birdie. A sidearm is a nice shot. It looks like Logan just threw sidearm.
Here it is coming in.
And he just did what I said you shouldn't do.
He found those pine trees. And Doss going forehand.
Once again, if Nate throws forehand, it must be a forehand hole.
Yep. Throws the right shot, but it's a little wide, basically.
Once again, that grass just eats discs alive.
Yeah, you do not get that skip you need.
And Nico's got to get left. That is right in the middle of that pine tree, and that's just not in a good spot.
I don't think he's going to be as fortunate as Paul Macbeth was yesterday.
No. Paul kind of got lucky and was able to make that putt, but that is not a good line, though, from Nico.
Alan going the hyzer flip to turnover.
Yeah, it's a tough turnover shot, so you really have to turn it hard and keep it in the air.
Yeah, it's tough with that ceiling, that looks like. Doss for birdie.
Kind of a half run there with the hazard rope's only 18 feet behind the green there.
Oh, yeah. So, yep, Nico got pine treed and just pitches out.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go but sideways there.
Logan's going to try to do something, Nate.
Ooh, man, that was crazy.
I thought it was it. Yeah.
Alan, he's just making bombs here.
This dude, man. Color me impressed. And Nico making par, which looks like he's not too stoked about. He's hard on himself, though.
Yeah, Nico wears his emotions on his sleeve and then some.
Yep. And everybody else is dropping in some pars. Alan, stroke on the card with another really impressive putt. Really nice. Only 2 back of Nico now, tied with Logan. And we're on to hole 15, Nate.
Hole 15 is a super low ceiling hole. A lot of pars in this hole. If you land short, or too short, you're going to stick. If you land near the basket, you're going to roll 30 feet long. So you almost want to throw it and kind of land just left or right of the basket and let the brush knock you down.
Yeah, I remember this hole. It's a really small sweet spot.
Yep, and it looks like Alan may hit it there. He may hit that brush and sit right down, exactly what he just did there.
Oh, so that's what you're actually trying to do. That's interesting.
Because if you hit near the basket, you're going to go 35 long with some trees behind it. So
yeah. Maybe some of that local knowledge coming into play for Alan.
There you go. Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
That was
an oof.
That was a big kick for Logan.
Ooh, Nate kind of yanks his tee. I buzz a little bit there.
What's it look like over there?
It's not as open as the left side, but he'll have a putt there.
Okay, cool. And Nico Locastro.
Another flex shot there for Nico.
Mm-hmm. Per the usual, it seems.
That one's a little bit short, though. It looks like he got a decent kick, though.
Yeah. So Logan has to come around the corner. He finished quite a bit short left.
Yeah, he's just laying up there.
Mm-hmm. Making a par, though, at least. And Nico from what, 60s, 70s?
Yeah, and this is a death putt all the way. And as I said, if you go long, it's kind of a... And he knows it.
Was that off the top of the basket, or did
it could hit off the top of the basket, yep.
Yeah. So Nate Doss from the shul.
I can't even see. I see movement.
Yeah, I think he's in there somewhere. Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Hey, it looks like he actually gave it a run for birdie.
Yep.
Let's see if Alan can get a stroke on the card.
Oh man, that was. I think he wanted that one.
I think he did. Played the drive perfectly, just exactly how you described it.
He did exactly what I told him to do. So.
Yeah, he sure did. Listen to the TD people. And Nico coming up the hill for his par, and at least he made that putt.
That's a good par save there.
Mm-hmm. Nobody wants a birdogey.
Yeah.
And Nate cleaned up his par and a little par frame action. Like you said, see a lot of pars there. You were not lying. Hole 16, so that par 4 kind of opens up, Nate?
Yep, hole 16, kind of a tight gap to a wide open hole / fairway with a kind of a nice basket on a hill. This hole actually, according to UDisc, got birdied 37% of the time and parred 50% of the time, so it's not really a hard hole compared to par unless you do that.
That tree is a killer, Nate.
That tree is the one thing keeping this hole hard, and if you miss left, you're making a 5 or worse.
Yeah, I think we saw that yesterday with, I can't remember who was back there, but they were in trouble.
I think it was Doss.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. That's a nice forehand from Logan. Actually, I kind of like the forehand off the tee here.
No, the forehand's a lot safer than the backhand.
Exactly, yeah, that flex line really pushes that tree limit.
And Nate just is going to kind of flirt with the left side, and he kind of says,
Ooh.
I'm not going to flirt. I'm going to just stay off it.
Yeah, that's turned into a pretty perfect drive, actually, didn't it?
Yep, it did.
And Nico going flex.
I couldn't tell if that was a roller or a flex. It looks like it was just a flex, I guess. So.
Yeah, I think so.
And Alan is he's way down there.
Oh, my goodness. Good luck getting out of there, man. Oh, he does it, though, thankfully.
And that's all you had there, so.
Mm-hmm. Some natural OB right there.
As I said, if you miss left, you're making a 5. So he's throwing 4 from there, so he has to get up and down for the 5. So it's brutal down there.
Yeah, not only do you get robbed of the distance off the tee, but then you also have to pitch out.
Pitch out straight sideways, yep.
Uh-huh.
Nico just a little bit short there, and that hill kind of kicks him down a little bit.
Yeah. I could see him throwing a roller at this basket.
Yeah, it's a popular shot, actually. So,
is it? Oh, cool.
Or a sidearm, actually.
Yeah, sure. Logan just playing this hole perfectly, Nate.
Under the basket, wow.
Forehand, drop in birdie.
Nate Doss, Mr. Forehand here. He is. That's a good shot there for Nate.
That's a bird. After a great drive, just a little forehand up shot. Looking at Allen's fourth shot.
Still got a little work left.
He does. Nico left it short left. This is for birdie.
Wow, right in the heart.
Got some amazing putting in this round. Love it. Allen to try to save his 5. Oh,
That's a good putt. I mean, that's the best score he was going to get with where his drive was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had some conviction on that putt.
Yep. And that was a death putt. If he misses that, he's going long.
Oh, yeah. Doss cards the birdie, and Logan was just an absolute drop-in. Textbook right there. Safe and parked.
Yep.
So Allen losing a couple to the card right there, unfortunately. Onto hole 17. A slightly uphill tunnel shot, Nate.
Yep, hole 17. It says 330, plays like 400. It played as the hardest hole on the course. Only 10% of the field birdied it. 26% bogeyed it. Not an easy hole at all.
Wow, some really tiny late gaps.
In that one, it looked like missed a little left.
Mm-hmm. Nate Doss.
Throwing Predator, I believe.
Yeah.
That's a really good line there.
That thing is so flippy for a Predator.
That is... It's not even a Predator. It's like a stalker.
Yeah. Nico Locastro. Going hyzer flip.
Just a little short. I mean, as I said, making 3 on this hole is not a bad score.
Mm-hmm. And Allen looks a little low. Oh, no.
Just caught one of those left trees, and he's back into the jungle.
Oh, man.
And once again, if you miss right or left here, it's a check.
You are not making any progress down the fairway, are you?
He pitched almost backwards there.
I think you're right. And looking at his third shot, oh, no.
And he's going to have 45 feet for bogey.
Yeah. So that was that Nico?
I think it was Nico because he kind of cut rolled his drive a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh? No, that's Nico.
That must have been Logan then.
That must have been Logan, yep. They're both wearing black and red. And here is Allen to save.
Wow, the wind just destroyed that disc.
Didn't it? Shot it out of the air, skeet style. Oh, Logan.
This hole is actually the windiest hole in the course. You'll see a lot of gusts coming from the beautiful Illinois corn there.
Yeah, it looked like Logan got a lift off that, like a headwind.
Yeah.
After Allen got a tailwind, but makes that one at least.
Just slides in the left-hand side there.
Oh, man. Allen cleaning up a 5. Nico with a par.
Kind of a tough hole for these guys here with a couple putts there. 4 and a 5 for Logan and Allen, but Nate taking a 2.
Yeah. That's a sneaky 2 right there.
That was a very sneaky 2.
It's kind of the only way to get a 2 on that one is to make it not exciting.
Exactly.
Hole 18, Nate.
Just kind of throwing down the top of a cliff. You want to be left off the drive for your second shot, kind of up the hill, and just kind of throw it as hard as you want, and just don't be in the woods.
Right on.
Nate pounding his Z force there, and that's going to finish in the perfect spot.
Yeah, they'll have a great view of the basket from there.
Yep, great angle.
And Nico?
Didn't quite get that one up high enough, but he'll still get some good distance.
Okay.
Very good distance.
Yeah. Nico throws pretty far. And Logan busting out that forehand, trying to get her on the corner a little bit, Nate.
And that is not the preferred shot because of that right there.
Oh,
the
wow.
Forehand, you just cannot miss right here. You're in significant trouble over there.
Yeah, I think probably should have gone back in on that one.
Because you want to be left, and that's a nice drive from Allen, just a little too far right, but you want to stay left, and this is wow.
The road less traveled, Nate.
And that's an amazing.
way.
That's an amazing break to get where he was, but that's a good shot.
That was a great shot from where he was, blind even.
Nate Doss, he must. Who is this guy? I
don't know, man.
I don't get it. I've never seen him throw this many forehands.
He's been hanging out with Ricky Wysocki too much.
Wow, that's a great overhead there.
Yeah. I know, Allen had that.
They're making this hole look easy.
They sure are.
Jeez, man.
Nico. Getting real close. He doesn't feel like putting this hole.
Oh, Allen, that's just shy.
Oh, he's not stoked. Dang it. Been putting so well this round, too.
Just a couple missteps.
Mm-hmm. Logan with an improbable birdie after that drive, Nate.
That was at best a 4, probably a 5, and to have the look that he did from that pine tree was pretty impressive.
Unreal. It was a beautiful forehand flex shot he threw out of there. Did not see that one coming.
They're making this hole look too easy.
Yeah, only one par, and that was on a shortish missed putt. Nico was 18 down, making a run for that lead card. And we're on to wrapping around to hole 1.
Yep, it's actually the 5th hardest hole in the course, playing slightly over par. 19% of the field birdied it, 19% bogeyed it, and a couple doubles. You just kind of want to throw a sidearm about 60 feet short, or just kind of roll the putter up there. But it's a really tough backhand line, and Nate got super skinny there. Oh my, dude, that is.
Oh my God.
You can even see his putter bounces 40 long still, but that was super skinny route.
Yeah, I don't think he was taking that line on purpose.
No, he was not. See, as you can see, the hyzer flip line it's only a few people can pull it off, like a Kale or MJ, but it's a sidearm shot in my opinion.
Ooh, good one from Logan.
That's a great looking shot there, and he's putting it from the right side of the basket at least.
Nice. Yeah, he's not putting straight downhill, right?
Yep.
Alan throwing the hyzer flip. Uh-oh.
He's been throwing some good hyzer flips, but just not quite enough flip there, it looks like.
Yeah, I left it out left. Looking at Alan's second shot, hoping to salvage a par.
That's got to sit down. And I think it did.
Yeah. He should be able to make that putt.
If you get down that hill, you're going 60, 70 long.
Yeah, as we saw with Nate's drive, that thing just did not want to sit. Nico lays it beautifully.
It's all dirt there. Nate, wow.
Good putt.
That was a great putt up the hill.
Yeah, incredibly elevated putt right there. Dang.
Logan he just hammered that in.
He does. He's a really aggressive putter. I like it.
Wow.
Oh, Alan going to be taking a bogey, unfortunately. Man, he started off so hot, coming unglued just a little bit here. And Nico salvages a par. There's some
tough. That's a tough bogey there for Alan, but he still fought this run. He's made some good putts.
Oh, definitely. Some great birdies though, and we're on to hole 2, which is a shorty, but you kind of gotta get lucky, Nate.
Yeah, it's a tight hole. There's kind of a good hyzer gap, but it's very tight. You kind of have to miss a couple trees at the beginning, and then hyzer it quickly not to miss the trees by the baskets. I think it's a good wasp hole for Nate.
It is. He agrees.
And he puts it right kind of. So.
I kind of took that inside hyzer line, but it worked beautifully.
I mean, this here is not a shot that you see from anybody besides maybe him or Colton. That was pretty impressive.
It's amazing it didn't cut roll.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the preferred shot because of the cut roll.
Yeah, but made it work, and Nico also doing some solid work right there. See if Alan can get this thing back on the tracks here.
Looks good if it skips up the hill, and they're just making this hole look way too easy.
They are. What trees?
That gap is not that wide.
Not at all. The whole way, too. Just tiny.
And it looks like they're going to do it again. I believe the card yesterday star-deuced this hole, and they're going to do it again.
Yep, exactly right. And Logan makes his, and Alan...
Just, Alan, please don't miss.
Yeah, come on, buddy. We're rooting for you. There you go.
Okay, we're in good shape.
Done and done. That hole is posterized. Moving on to the next one. After there's that star frame. Nico 19 down now, 9 down on the round.
He's making a hard push for top card. And hole 3, the last hole of the round, listed at 252, plays more like 320, straight uphill. It's kind of a good sidearm hole because of the way that the trees are on the fairway, but you can throw backhand, just don't miss right.
Does it drop off after the basket as well, or no?
Nope, it's just flat after the basket.
Okay.
So it's a tight gap, though.
Yes, it is.
And Nate's throwing a putter because he knows it's going to scoot, and wow.
I feel like he did the same thing yesterday, but I could be wrong.
No, I think he scooted it even long yesterday. So.
Yeah, oh, that's right, yeah. Logan with that silky smooth forehand, but that's
And if you don't get it high enough, it's going to smash into those roots.
Yep, you got a De La root out in Peoria.
Yep.
And Nico leaves it a little bit left, but
He gets it up there. He'll have a putt at it, on flat ground at least.
yeah. And hopefully Alan can get this thing up there. Missed that route.
Oh, that's a really good skip.
That was a fantastic skip. Just right over that route that Logan hit.
Ooh, that was a good run.
Wow, Logan with those long hyzer ups. They're deadly.
Oh man.
Oh, Nico just short, Nate.
Just off the top of the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good deuce for Allen to finish the round.
Definitely. And Doss, backpack, umbrella on, birdie.
That's a good birdie there for Nate. He did not need that umbrella today, so
Yeah. Oh, always nice. You bring it so it doesn't rain, right?
that's exactly right.
Nico making a par there. Yeah, there's Terry Miller,
The disc golf guy.
disc golf guy, and Gary, I believe.
Gary to the O.
Yep. Here's Logan dropping in a par. We're almost making another really long one. And that is all we got for round 2 chase car, you guys. Good birdies from Alan and Nate. Nate's just one back of Nico now.
Looking forward to round 3 at the famed Lake Eureka Tip course.
Yeah, it should be fun to watch. You set out a great course out there, Nate.
It's a fun time.
Yeah, lots of good challenges. But
Yeah.
cool, guys. Well, thanks for watching, dudes. And we'll catch you around.